it's an understudied aspect of stone on how certain kinds of stone, especially sandstone, tend to darken. Before it was cleaned in recent years, the stone was darker than the area that we see remaining over here. And when they cleaned it, they wisely didn't try to clean every single bit of it because cleaning, any kind of cleaning you use, sometimes sandblasting is used, sometimes only water. Whatever technique you use, it does cause some damage. And the areas, now here's the amazing thing, the darker areas are more coherent and like the original. The lighter areas are where some of the outer grains have been removed. And you could feel the rough surface from there. If you look up here, this stone is very light colored, and the reason it's light colored is that it had degraded a fair amount. And so they simply decided to put in a new piece.
Do you know where they obtained the sandstone from?
They certainly obtained it from the quarries in Erie County, Ohio. Probably the main Cleveland quarry complex in Birmingham, Ohio. I can't be absolutely positive on that, but certainly that quarry produces this kind of stone today.
And what makes the dark color? Is it?
What makes the dark color? Well, that's a good question. It's a little bit has to do with iron in the rock. The rock naturally has some iron in it, and somehow that iron has migrated towards the surface. So what happens is the water goes into the rock, dissolves iron, and then when it evaporates, that iron migrates out. That's why you're getting this a little iron mark here. And the other thing is, of course, pollutants, and that's what people point to. As a matter of fact, they don't like to point to the natural part of this, but after all, people who clean buildings make their money from cleaning buildings and all that. But anyway, certainly pollutants played a part, and the big amount of dark material was probably caused by the pollutants when we were a big factory town, and people used coal to heat their homes and factories.